Hey everybody, just wanted to share some of my crash damage with you. It's absolutely terrible that I didn't get it on video. We went out flying today. I took my Experimental Airlines Delta Wing with me, my RCH trainer with me. I took my RCH Edge 540 with me, and my new Experimental Airlines Photon with me. And the only video that I took today was of my Edge 540 because I was playing around with the high rates, and I just after that flight was done, we just kept swapping from one plane to one plane to one plane, and I didn't even bother turning the camera on. I didn't even think of it. We were just out. It was me, my wife, my cousin, and his two kids, and we were just out there having a ball. Weather was gorgeous. It was like 79, 80 degrees, something like that, and maybe 5-8 mile an hour wind, something like that. It was just gorgeous. Sun was out, very few clouds. I mean, it was one of those days you want to be out flying. And so I didn't even think to grab the camera or have my wife continue to video. I didn't even think of it. But my cousin, he's expressed an interest in learning to fly, so I thought we'd set up the buddy box with my DX8 and my DX6i, and thought he'd fly the RCH trainer. And so we get it up in the air, and it's doing fine. My cousin's doing fine. He's making small stick movements, and the plane was coming around. It was making a right-hand turn, and my cousin, I think he rolled around too far or something, I don't know, and it just started going into a dive. So I took control and tried to roll out of it and pull back on the elevator, and when I did, the wings folded. When I was looking at it, instead of the wing, because the wing is normally like this, when it was coming down, I mean, it was more like that. And when it got to the ground, or when I got up to looking at it, I saw that it actually ripped right here and right here, as well as folded up. So yeah, that thrashed the wing. Well, that's that part. We are looking at the fuselage. I didn't think that it actually hit that hard, because I thought it came down in some tall grass. Now it missed the tall grass and hit the dirt mound. My cowl, which was it was mostly taped on. It was taped on the sides and the top, but on the inside I had 2 drops of hot glue just to keep it in place there. So that part ripped. Completely broke my plywood motor mount. I don't know. I still got to test the motor just to make sure that it's still working and make sure I didn't bend the shaft or nothing. But that's broke. Damaged this corner here pretty good. Buckled it pretty hard right here. There's real bad stress marks there. This whole corner here is caved in, and there's just stretch marks all over the place. I think my landing gear is still okay. That doesn't look too bad, because it looks like it hit on the front right nose. But it's really kind of a bummer. I mean, it was funny. We laughed about it, but it's kind of a bummer, because I mean, it was kind of my go-to plane. It always flew. It always flew well. Well, I mean, after I got it dialed in, of course. But it was just so nice. I had flaps on it, and taking off, I would turn the flaps on, and it would just come right up off the ground with no problem. And so I'm gonna have to make a new RCH trainer, make a new wing. Then for the final flight of the day, thought I'd fly my Experimental Airlines Delta Wing, and I was doing real good. I'd take it up vertical and bring it back down, loops and rolls and all kinds of stuff, and I was coming in for a high-speed pass, I don't know, 30-40 feet in front of me, and it was off on my left, and it was coming in like this, and I pulled out of it too low, because I've got a 1500 kV motor on here, and I have an 8x6 prop on it, and it's a screamer, and it screamed right to the ground. As it was coming in like this, I obviously pulled out too late because it hit the ground and cart rolled, completely ripping my my center keel. I mean, I've got double-sided sticky foam on there now, but it completely ripped the keel off. It broke that right there. I think it broke the propeller. My ESC and motor wires, they were disconnected. The ESC wire to the receiver was disconnected, and this was just kind of flopping around. But something I did do when I got it back, when I picked it up and I was looking at it, took it back to the truck, set it down, got everything all plugged back in, and turned it on, and everything seems fine. All the electronics seem fine. The motor on this one, the motor on the RCH Trainer, I'm gonna have to check that one to make sure, see if it's still good. But my Grayson Hobby 2217-6 1500 kV motor is just fine. Sounds, I took the propeller off and brought the throttle up just so I could listen to it, and the motor sounds fine. Shaft's not bent. My battery's fine. Speed control's fine. Receiver, my 2 servos, all those are fine. So this is gonna be an easy fix. Just a matter of making a new wing and transferring the electronics over. So I'm real sorry that I didn't get video. The video of the trainer coming down to the ground was it was disappointingly funny, because I mean, like I said, the wing, it was nice and straight, and then the one wing just kind of went up like this, and it just started spinning down to the ground. But that was kind of funny, and it was 80, 90 feet up, something like that. So it's just, there wasn't nothing you could do about it. My Experimental Airlines Delta wing, on the other hand, that hit the ground with such a thud, and it cartwheeled and then landed in the street. It hit the dirt, cartwheeled over the sidewalk, landed in the street, and slid probably another 15, 20 feet or so. It was a hell of a thud. I really wish I knew how fast that this plane flies, because it goes pretty quick. And I know it hit the ground awfully hard. The only thing I could do was just laugh, but it was funny. So anyway, looks like I'm gonna have to get some. I have to get some more foam board and some more tape so I can rebuild these, because I'm definitely going to rebuild them. They're a lot of fun. So anyway, I appreciate you guys listening to my crash damages. Again, I'm sorry I don't have video. They were impressive. So thanks. We'll see you later.